goes down to where they want to put these heroes. Who is going to be in the mid? This is mid Julian, gold lane Claude, jungle Roger, and XP Balman.
Yeah, I do think it's gonna be like that.
That is quite confusing for us in the desk, especially. I think even the members of the UAE are kind of taken aback here, like, whoa, where's everyone going?
Yeah.
They go for the Karina though, knowing that they might
like
be dealing with a tankier jungle.
The potential of Roger, you don't want to let it go to the XP laner when you know the potential is going to be very good inside of the jungle. Even though it's been a long time ago since I saw jungle Roger. I mean, like, it's
Roger
been a
at
while.
all.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
But Roger, if he got the snowballing point, like I mentioned before,
Yes,
gonna be a nightmare for the UAE. So
Yeah.
they need to make sure, Syiria need to make sure that Roger get the kills point every time on the early game.
Yeah, so we will see what will happen. What is actually the Roger gonna do? Because we will just jump into the third game here between Uni Arab Emirates, and also Syiria for the third game between the second match here of the day between Syiria and also United Arab Emirates. Still with me, Volajev, Arashi, and also Cleos that is gonna be accompanying you guys.
And now, if we gonna see at the matchup of every jungle, like the Karina and Balman. Okay, Balman is gonna be the jungler, Volajev. Like we mentioned before, so Roger is gonna be the XP lane.
What?
So it's gonna be different play style because Karina is gonna be like chasing for the kills points, and Balman maybe more like objective game, like for example, chasing for the turtle, or even look, Balman is invading the jungle.
It's juking. It's juking the troll. The troll is supposed to be on the jungle, but because of the presence of Roger, they make it like confusing for United Arab Emirates and actually putting Karina instead of the jungle at this time.
so they won in the juke and the mind game department.
Yeah.
But can they execute well enough? Look at the Roger right now, going up against the Cho. It's definitely a bit of a difficult matchup because Cho is a lot more mobile. He can punish those gold laners, or in this case, I guess EXP laners, a lot easier compared to other fighters. So now, with that advantage though, the UAE is still making moves around, trying to actually exert their dominance in the jungle.
But it's not looking good for Jad because Jad is actually gonna be the first blood. Actually, it's not really wise because Jad haven't got the level 4 even, and jumping to the orange bomb when they know there's a Franco that is following him is actually not really wise coming from them. But this Franco is just like giving so much presence towards United Arab Emirates, and they really need to be careful over this one.
The jump to mobility coming in from the 1-1 is just a bit too much. And right now, it seems like Syiria is having a lot more momentum. Can they actually maintain this pressure for much longer though? Because once the...
almost.
Very close. But again, once that Atlas has level 4, it's already a completely different fight. But of course, in the early game, with a Sicilian, with a 1-1, they're going to have a bit less aggression available in their kit.
But look at now, and Change going to bullet with one last SP, trying to get chased by Red Panda, but they are going back. Now the turtle, the way of dragon, using by Weird, and do it like Foul, still very, very sustainable. But the turtle is got by the Weird, and the lethal counter is Jet life.
But the Iron Hook connect right here, Weird still able to use the flicker to run away after Syiria taking 2-0 over United Arab Emirates. Actually, the lead is still there. It's 1,000 gold lead here in the side of Syiria. Somehow, they are very, very strong in the early game because of the presence coming from the Franco. I'm like, look at that Franco with the Iron Hook and everything. It's just giving so much threats to the side of UAE, and they are playing more into like slower tempo. And Jet, I don't know why, but Jet playing differently rather than the previous game. Like, I don't know, is it because of only the presence coming from the Roger or also the Franco, but also like, I don't know, there is some things different with him.
Well, he's playing very much aggressive, and I think it's partially to relieve pressure from the rest of the laners. The bottom side is the Blazing Duet being popped up, but that could be a mistake. He almost gets taken out, and here we go. That's a dive attempt, but it's just so half-hearted from the side of Syiria. They're not getting a lot of success in this early game, and if you look at the composition, we've mentioned it already. The UAE, they will scale much better in the late game, so Syiria should be winning a lot harder right now.
Especially Jet already taken them twice on the early game, so Jet needs to be careful again. And look, Red Panda is more confident to do the invasion for stealing the purple buff. Even the Bullets is very, very hard to get into the situation. And Bloody Hunt and the Bullet Slide.
But the Cyclone Sweep right here going for Jet. Actually, the exchange of role from Red Panda and also do it like Pharaoh here is actually giving surprises here. Red Panda is more aggressive with this kind of jungler. But look at that one, Cyclone Sweep again taking Axe. Buzz is down right here, and the bottom gold shield turret will be the one that is the main target for this Cloud. And this Cloud is actually with the far lane trying to get somebody else, but the double kill is being on the hand of this Bauman.
Gets smacked with the lethal counter right there. 7M Dan, he tries his best to try and defend the turret, but it will be for nothing. Right now, the Claude is getting a lot of gold right here. He has the Vengeance spell as well, so later on, that will be a big problem. The Roger here in the top side, though, will be able to try and turn it around. Where the Dragon is being used, but it might be an outplay here. 1v2 so far, 1v3. Will he be able to do anything? Nah, that is just a bit too much pressure, and the UAE gets some success, but the Franco comes in too little, too late. The Iron Hook will not land, and that is a small victory for the UAE. But Syiria is still maintaining pressure, especially in the gold lane, especially in the neutral objective game.
6-1 here in the first 5 minutes. And also we are saying Red Panda with level 9, while Jet is only level 6. 3 levels gap here is a huge gap for the jungler, because Jazz has been shut down for 2 times, where for Red Panda, he's claiming 3 kills and also 1 assist. But Bloody Hunt chasing over Jazz, and it's a solo kill for this Franco.
Yep. Now the Emirates are up. They are having a nightmare because Syiria doesn't stop there. They are trying to get more heads because on the top lane, Iron Hook is connected to the Weird. Weird is using the flicker to run away, but look, on the behind, Roger, why don't you go aim for the Weird?
Maybe because he wants to focus more over the range of the lane.
Turret objective, maybe.
Yeah, they want to go for the directly to the turrets. They want to play more objective rather than the one that they are doing before. But one battling will cause so much trouble. He is going for different direction. Like and Pouch, it's not being open yet for this Roger. But look at that one, battling connects towards this Roger, and it's being carried by the battling. But look at that one, Cyclone Sweep here, 5-star of Balmont, and they run away after losing 1 moment. But the Iron Hook connects again, and the little counter is there.
Jet is not having a good time at all in this game. How many deaths? 4 so far in 6-7 minutes? That is not ideal at all. It's the opposite of ideal. And the UAE trying their best to still be aggressive, to still have the upper hand. But so far, the composition just isn't allowing them to. The Atlas is moving in again, but it's 3 members available. The Cho and the Atlas against the world. 1 down, 2 down. Syiria strikes back.
Yeah. They are just like a diesel machine. They are just getting warmed up in the first 2 games, and they are very strong currently. This Franco is one of the biggest aspects, but look at that one. Snake Yami is being taken down, and like a punch towards that 1-1. 1-1 is done, and even not able to do anything else. Like a pouch along with 1 Iron Hook. Actually, this is just a very strong coming up from Syiria towards UAE. It's 13 to the 3, and it's 8,000 in the first 7 minutes instead of the lead of that, and they are not stopping there. Look at this one, Syiria going for another objective. This Roger is also very big disturbance. Are they going to use the battling towards this Roger? Only to do battling, but will they be having enough damage to end them all? Bad piece, bad impact, but Red Panda just dancing around and go away after that.
Yep, still no damage because it's still 7 minutes in game, and now 7 minutes down, cannot do anything because 4 heroes aim for hit, and the Lord is gonna spawn in 1 second.
How to shut down Red Panda?
Right, they're both just going at each other. It's a bit of a fiesta here. But of course, the longer the game goes, the team with the better late game will have a bit more of an advantage. So both teams are obviously working against the clock. For Syiria, their team isn't exactly bad in the late game, but Jet needs to try and do something different, man. He is becoming more and more irrelevant. He is level 7. He is getting out-leveled soon by 7M Dan.
Yeah, 160 is not a bad score. It's a bad score for Karina itself because it's already 8 minutes and Karina cannot do anything. And now the weakness is open. Are you gonna attack?
It's not a bad score. It's horrible.
A bad score. Yeah.
It's even worse than bad. This is not what you want. The jungle is so critical in the early game,
Especially
and now
Karina.
exactly, going up against a Bauman as well, this guarantees that Syiria will have the priority when it comes to those neutral objectives. And Syiria is still going in as 7M Dan tries to make the play. Are they underestimating it?
Oh.
Four-man, you know, trade a link
Totally.
and the Iron Hook as well. But here we go, double kill taken up by the Roger. And just like that,
Oh my
triple.
God.
Is it going to be another
Maniac?
Like and Pound coming in, it's taken away from him, unfortunately. Bullock's the only one left to try and defend this. The Lord finally gets taken out. But boom,
like an
Iron Hook.
Wipeout.
That is a wipeout.
That is a wipeout, and everyone from Syria will be marching to the side of United Arab Emirates. They want to win the game, and the Roger plus this Balmon is just legit like that, but the Iron Hook connects one more time along with that level counter that is totally lethal towards the UAE side, and the 1-1 unable to do anything, killing 3. Another Iron Hook connect. Weird will be taken down one more time from the hand of the Franco, and the base is way open. Snake tries to run away, but that vengeance not gonna help this Cloud to survive, and especially the base is being opened, and here you go, Syiria directly at the game. They are taking the 3rd game of the day here.
I'm sorry to say, but this is the price if you disrespect your opponent.
Exactly. UAE, it seems like they thought, oh, it's going to be an easy game. The first 2 were pretty simple.